All right, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3 of Menko Meetups, and today we are planning on talking about our late April, most of May pickups. And I actually have lots of stuff in my buy carts and already purchased. That's at the warehouse, and I need requests. So those will be in the next show, next month if we meet up next month. So how are you doing, guys?
Good.
Great,
I'm in the same
Mike,
boat. A cart full of stuff.
Dr. Radical, Mike, are you here? I maybe stepped away. Okay. Yeah, so thanks for coming, guys. I hope you guys have been well the last 3-4 weeks. Has it been 4 weeks since we met? I don't remember.
At least. It might even be more.
Doesn't seem like a month. It seems a little less.
Testing. Oh, that works.
There he is. So,
My
Mike.
microphone was set to my VR headset, so that explains it.
Well, and we could talk about somebody who went to Japan. Maybe you could tell us about his trip.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I know. I really hope you enjoyed it, man. It looked like you did.
Yeah, it was great. I'm already at some point later in the year. I'm going back.
Nice.
All right. Was this your first time?
Second time.
Second time. Okay.
First time was 2019, and I was going to go back to next year, but yeah, world ended.
Okay. And actually, I saw Mike's. I forgot where. I think you posted it in the Discord. I saw him doing the live chat on the baseball game, the Rakuten game. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool.
Do you do that weekly, Mike?
We do that once a month because our manager slash producer slash whatever he is, he basically has to supervise the whole thing, and he does that unpaid because it's on Sunday, so he's not actually at the place. So
Gotcha.
we're not gonna make him, do that.
Very nice of you.
Sure. Now your producer, is he in Japan?
Yeah, his name's Ryu. He's like I think he's like the president or head of marketing for Pacific League TV.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like he was educated in the U.S. He's
That's
very
awesome
business minded.
It's awesome that he'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got invited by the guy who does the play-by-play.
Well, I was going to ask you, is he in Japan?
No, he's in Canada.
Okay. Okay.
I made a joke about how I applied for a job with, I think there was the Yokohama Bay Stars, and I was like, yeah, but they didn't call me back. They must not like me or whatever. And then he DM'd me because he was doing the voice work for the top 10 weekly plays at the time, and apparently they were looking for a video editor, and I can do a little bit of video work, so that's how that happened.
Nice.
Nice. Whatever it takes. Very cool, man. That's awesome.
I guess, Mike, do you want to share today? Do you want to share a lot of stuff that you purchased on your trip?
Oh, yeah, I can share it. If anyone else wants to go, because I got to set up my webcam and everything,
Sure.
show off the picture and everything.
I am excited to see what you guys got. I did see Ryan's video. Was it maybe a week ago that you did? There's those the figures. I like those.
Oh, your brother's birthday present?
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah, they're actually pretty detailed. I got them here. They're pretty detailed for what they are.
Did you open that other one then?
I actually did.
Yeah. I saw like a thumbnail. I was like, oh yeah.
I know I'm a big unopened guy. I have a hard time opening things. So once one was done, I felt like the other one needed to be opened. So
yeah,
I talked to my brother about it. He was cool with it.
Nice. Where did he get him? He get him in like just online somewhere?
He got him in Japan. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just off of eBay. There's
okay. I thought you said he went
eBay,
there.
but shipping them from Japan. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Great.
Yeah. Do you know? Did you find out how many there are?
Just those two for I don't know why. Just those two wrestlers.
Really?
They didn't do more, but you see them off and on over in Japan, and some people will sell like boxes of 10 or 20 of them, just the single figures.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Either they weren't
big sellers, or I don't know.
It's almost like they were so high end that they just like didn't have the resources to keep making, versus like something that's a little bit cheaper, less detail.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have made more of those. Who knows?
And it's weird. It's weird that they did talk Wakanohana and Tochi Nishiki, because I mean, yeah, they were big wrestlers in the 50s, but I don't know why they started there, not earlier or later. Or, so yeah, it's a little bit of a mystery.
Like a lot of stuff that we all collect.
Yeah.
Big mystery
Yeah,
most of the time.
right. That's why it's fun. The chase is fun for that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you guys know and Huxtable?
Yeah.
I was able to catch the live stream. Hope you all had a good pickups this week.
Yeah. I've been chatting quite a bit. He joined the Discord channel a little bit ago. He's big into vintage Japanese sumo cards.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here then.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll enjoy what you got.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well,
I guess maybe instead of going like I think in the past we would show everything at once for each of us. Maybe we can change it up a bit and take turns showing what we picked up.
sure.
Yeah.
Works for me.
I went to a Samsung baseball game Saturday. And today's a Korean holiday. Forgive me. I don't even know which one it is, but I'm off today. That's why I was able to do it today. I'm trying to think if anything else has happened other than purchases in my life. I don't know that anything else happened other than going to the baseball game that I can share with you guys. Anything happened with you guys the past month that's worth mentioning?
Not as far as anything would be interesting to anybody.
Yeah. Nothing on this end.
No.
All right. Okay, so I guess I'll start with I have all my stuff in front of me, so I guess I'll start with something minor. I don't remember. I think. Oh no, I have more. Where'd they go? I thought I had 3 and 3. Maybe I don't have it here. I did have 3 and 3. Where'd the other 2 go?
You want to go big screen when you get there too?
Oh yeah, sure. All right. Big screen.
Whatever they call it.
Is it called cinema layout? Which one? All right, here we go.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I have some JDMs here, and I think they might be. I think they are both on catalogs. But so this is the back of the first one.
Nice.
Sorry, 6321 right there, and this one is 3502. Again, I think these might be. Again, I think these are in catalog, so they may or may not be tied to the player on the fronts. But this is what the 2 fronts look like for these 2.
Nice. Do you know if they actually say player names or do they say like schools or something?
I think one of you. I think Mike or Ryan might be better at reading this than I am. I don't know what these say.
Yeah, I got nothing.
But all right, so these are 2. I'm sorry.
Is it Kane Sato and Tochi something?
Okay, so you're starting to remember these, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen for me. All right, and here's another 2 that have the same backs that I believe are uncatalogued.
Yeah.
There's so many of these that are in catalog, especially if they don't have player names. I know that Gary doesn't catalog them unless they have actual players associated with them. But
yeah, I was surprised at how many are that you guys have identified as uncatalogued in the Discord channel.
Ton of them. And some, I feel like as well with Gary that he does have every now and then, like if you've ever communicated with him, he'll say like, "Hey, I found this," or and it doesn't look like it's in the catalog, and he's like, "Yeah, actually, I do have some of those. I don't have enough of them to list them in the catalog," kind of a thing. Like he's waiting to see if he can kind of get better information before he puts them in there, that kind of thing. So some of it could be that, but I think it's just indicative of, and part of why I think we all love this is that there is just so much unknown, at least in our market. There is a lot of uncatalogued stuff out there, so it's pretty cool. Those are awesome.
Those are a great condition too.
Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got this. They call this card shell, this card display, and I was telling Mike before we started. The top row is Korean cards. Second row is Ichiro and Matsui rookies. I still don't have the BBM rookie for Ichiro. These are Dominique Wilkins, Don Mattingly, and Sterling Sharp. These are all Korean autos of guys who I believe would be in the Hall of Fame if Korea had a Hall of Fame. And down here is my PSA 9 Billy Ripken F face run.
Are Is it all the different variations?
Yeah, I still need to buy the glossy, which is a black box, but there's a
Right.
glossy version, which technically falls in line with the run. But
Yeah.
apparently there are more than those 5 that I'm not. You know how people start collecting like the little periods in the back of the cards, like in like
Yeah.
limited, or I'm sorry, like made in Canada, and they might have a period.
Yep.
Right.
People differentiate between those. I don't, but apparently there's something like for the Ripken card, but I'm not going to worry about collecting those. But I do want to get the glossy version, which I'm missing.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Love
cool.
Very
All
cool.
right. How about Groove Frame? Mike, you want to go next?
Yeah. Where shall I start? I'll bring this up just because we talked about this in a previous one where one of our viewers asked about Speed Racer.
Oh yeah.
And these are not Menko, they're bromides, but man, are they freaking gorgeous. I love these.
So bromide, you're about to show bromide Speed Racer?
Yes.
All right.
So-
This is going to be interesting. Okay.
All right. I don't know if you want to go big screen on this because
Oh,
they're cool.
yeah. You get big screen too.
I mean, because
My Speed Racer, cool.
Okay.
and I've recently seen
Oh, here we
I've
go.
seen a few more bromides pop up of Speed Racer. These are the only ones I saw that were affordable. I mean, they're not like crazy asking prices, but more than I was willing to pay, I guess. But so this is the first one.
Wow, it's big.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big bromide. Well, there you go. So him with kind of, man, I probably have to turn that blur off. Hold on.
Is it just one option? There's no like blurriness level, or is it all just blurry?
Not that I could see, but I don't really need it. I just do it so people aren't.
I have. You can join my cardboard boxes. All right, this is much bigger than I thought it'd be. Now,
Yeah.
these are postcards. Are these postcard size?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, they're slightly like just barely smaller than postcard size.
Okay.
But yeah, they're bromides, and I actually had for the blank back, and just so you can see it from without all that blurry junk. But
Do they? I'm sorry. I know they do centimeters out here in Asia or anywhere else except the U.S.
Yeah.
Is that more? Is it like a 5x7? You think?
Let me get a measuring tape and tell you. I'm not
Yeah, it's just
exactly sure. It is 3.5 by 5, so
Okay.
a little bit smaller than I.
I was gonna say
These are the same size. I had a bunch of bromides that I showed you guys. But I didn't know what they were, but then Ryan's like, "Oh, those are bromides," from like a previous one, Ultraman and a whole bunch of other subjects. But so those are the 2 that I have that I found. I was just like, I'm always on the lookout for Speed Racer just because I know it and I've watched it, and the artwork is just amazing. So the other ones I've seen out there they look the same size. Maybe they're bigger. I'm not really sure. But yeah, very cool stuff. So,
all right, let's go back here. All right, Ryan, you want to go next?
Yeah, it's funny you mention bromides because I had a bromide out. So this is a Kings of the Square Ring.
oh yeah. What's that guy's? I mean, not the wrestler, but the kickboxer. What's his name?
Yeah, this is the Monster Man.
They have a Comsi has, as you know, the Comsi has Menkos, and they have that. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. They have his name.
Yeah.
He's on a Menko, and they have his name.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Yeah, I've seen the Menkos. That's cool.
So I've cataloged. So there, as I talked about before, there's the Menko, there's the mini card, and then these bromide versions. So I've got the catalog for all those. And funny enough, as I was cataloging them, PSA reached out to me because they'd seen my name on a bunch of threads, and I was helping them work through grading some of these bromides for somebody that submitted a bunch of them. So anyway, yeah, I just happen to have that one out, so that's the back of that one.
I'm wondering
I recently picked this one up.
I'm wondering if it was Clevens who sent them in and they didn't trust them and they're asking for somebody else now.
Maybe. Early on, I was cataloging these on all the forums, so my name's been out there for a little while. And then I think we talked about this last.
Yeah, because Dan had some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the Toei tokusatsu version, right?
Yeah,
Is it Toei?
Yeah, those are pretty hard to find.
I thought there was a couple of them. So here's the back. I can't. Do you know if they're the?
Did we call it
I meant
transportation?
the production is the Toei production. I don't know if the cards are copied.
It says copyright MCG. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. And I got that one, but I had this one a while, and it's just kind of in my singles box. But here's like the round around.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen that. I follow on Twitter a tokusatsu like GIF just channel basically, and they just like tweet out GIFs of different tokusatsus, and they did one the anniversary of that. I think like the 40th anniversary or something or whatever it was anniversary of that production came up recently, and they tweeted out some like brief video. Oh my lord, it's so good.
Was it so very cool? And I guess there's the Toei copyright down there. But
okay, there you go.
What's interesting for these, so these are flying Menkos. You see those little notches?
Little notches, yeah.
Yeah, they used to shoot those up in the air with rubber bands. They would put the rubber bands in those little slots and then shoot them up in the air. So I've had that one a while, though. It's been in my like singles folder, waiting for another mate so I can get it cataloged. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, those are the two I've got for those.
On the square ones, I've seen Amada floating around as the manufacturer, but I'm not certain if they actually did manufacture that.
That's a good point. This is a common back. I've seen this throughout.
Yeah, no, that's very common. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised. That does sound familiar. That I've seen unopened boxes or something of that back with Amada.
And the one I see most commonly attributed to Amada out there, at least like in listings and stuff, is the Bruce Lee ones, and they have those backs. So, and I have no idea where they get that from because it's not anywhere on the cards. But that being said, my assumption is that someone has seen it in boxes or whatever the case may be, or it's just obvious what it is. But that's what I always knew it to be. But I don't know.
Mike, do you want me to keep going?
Who? What? Me? Or
yeah. Do you want me to keep? Are you working on your webcam?
Oh yeah, my cam should be up. Let me see. Am I here? We will be. Oh, there I am.
All right.
There you are.
So stuff I picked up recently. Well, here's some more of the Spider-Man.
Let me get you the.
Oh yeah, mini card version. Yeah.
Dark in my room.
Is that like a mini bromide?
Oh, I have no lighting. This is the this is a Calbee card, like the chip cards.
Yeah.
So I know Calbee actually did release these, unlike with the square ones. I don't know who did it, but Calbee did do a set of these. There's another one.
What? And sorry, which TV show is this?
The Toei Spiderman show.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Maybe if I move this here, I'm using my phone. Am I gonna get better lighting? Oh, that looks better.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the candy cane bad guy.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the fake rope webbing on there.
Yeah.
What do the backs look like?
On Calbee's, it's just standard Calbee backs.
Okay.
So we have 11 and 33. It looks like the same set. Yeah.
So I guess there's a lot of the cards in that set, but I've only ever seen the same few. With the Spider-Man.
It'd be awesome if you could actually put a set together.
I've been able to figure out that the Toei Spider-Man stuff is hard to find because the show did not actually really succeed financially. I know that. Japan really was not digging it.
Oh, sorry.
There's more of the Spider-Mans.
The same set. So we have. So how many total do you have now?
From the Calbee set, I have like 6 different cards. I think there's a lot of duplicates. Like this one's number 8. This is a duplicate from earlier.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll share. We're gonna share anything, right? Anything from Japan? Did I get in my orders? All right.
Sure.
So I have four different. I shared this on Twitter already, but I have 4 different Ichiro cards that I picked up, Calbee cards.
Oh yeah, saw those.
What year are those from, Dan?
These are 98, 99, and 2000.
Wow.
And then of course the backs.
Dan,
And
do you buy Calbee cards at all still, or just the older ones? Like, do you buy any of the modern?
no, I don't buy any modern. The only baseball cards of Japan I buy, excuse me, are vintage Menkos, maybe Hideki Matsui cards and Ichiro cards. I don't pay attention to newer stuff.
Okay, those are cool.
Yeah, so I scanned all 4 of these fronts and backs, and I put each of them as a separate image on one tweet I had last week, or this past week, I should say.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff.
Okay, Mike, I'll put you big screen again. Okay.
Oh, me. Let's see. What do I go with here? So I got this one lot of mainly 40s and 50s Menkos. Was the bulk of it. It's like 300 something cards. I posted a bunch of the baseball sets that I found in it on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was like a complete set of a known one, and then this one is one that is as far as I could tell, an uncatalogued set. These are not in the greatest of shape, but they're just pretty cool. So it's a smaller sort of set. So this is Kawakami. Obviously, you can see the corners are gone, but so his back. So they're basically all sort of a who is this? You know, guess who this is, that kind of a thing. But so there's a couple that. So Kawakami has his face on the back. I can't remember who this is off the top of my head.
It's like Babe Ruth. Oh, I'm kidding.
I wish. And it has his face, but then all the other ones don't have their face. It has some sort of it has their name and their jersey number, that kind of a thing. I think this is Beto.
It looks like him, yeah.
That's his. I'm pretty sure that's Beto. But so there's just this, just always cool finding these sort of sets that I had never seen before. I'm just kind of coming across them like, what is this and who is this? And so, but I love these old sort of like late 40s, early 50s kind of sets. They're just.
How many of those do you
have? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a couple of duplicates, but 7. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 different players. So
nice.
Pretty cool coming across those.
So those are well loved too. I like it.
they are. I know you do, Ryan. I do too. I just love them. They're not great from a value perspective, but for me, especially when it's like I've never seen these before, I could have never, as far as I know, purchased these in any other way. It's just I don't care what they're worth; they're just awesome. So, and real quick, let me just I wanted to show 2 other things from that, only because I think they're really, really cool. So this was just another one that was in there. This is a Mickey that I'd never seen before. With
nice.
Yeah.
Pete or whatever his name is. I can't remember the bad guy's name. But this is
got another bag.
Yeah. So that's the
that looks like late 30s.
Yeah, that's why I think it is. Especially with what's his name here? I can't remember his name. It starts on the N, but this character mostly comes up pre-war, not exclusively, but typically does. It's a much thicker card too than most, so
that's a really cool
card. To me, it could be late 30s, but it could be 40s. And this one is one that I just love it because I have no idea really what it is, and I don't know if I can come up very well there. But
yeah, that's a war. Those are air raid sirens.
Is that what that is? Look at it. It looks like some kind of Willy Wonka. I'm like, what is that?
Those are air raid sirens. Yeah,
that's what they seemed like to me, but they just look so unique and so cool. And it was like, just love it. So obviously, post-war, kind of a stuff, typical kind of
wow
there. But I just love these things.
Now those two pieces, did you get those in a lot?
Yeah, they were all in the lot, and I'm like, I just grabbed a couple of things from that lot. I have so much from that lot that I'm just like, wow, one of my favorite buys of the last couple of years.
All right, God is Great is saying that the one, I think the first one you showed, the Mickey Mouse, I think he said it was 1938. I'm not
cool.
sure. Oh, and then the second one he says maybe that's 1947. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would make sense. 47. I assume late 40s, just because post-war and everything. So,
what is going on back of that Menko? Which one? Which show?
That is
Can you show both there? Let me put you back in. Hold on. Okay.
It's like a
guy putting something in a tree.
Yeah, like marks, or if I didn't know any better, I'd say like, is he getting maple syrup out of the tree? But I don't know.
Yeah, that's
clearly
not.
Well, I'm wondering. Okay, it looks like maybe a glue thing, and then a box. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a riddle.
Your guess is as good as mine. I assume that's a tree. I don't know. Is he painting on it?
It looks like a tree and grass. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I love it. So, yeah. It says getting syrup. Wow, how about that? Is that a thing in Japan? Did they get syrup? Did they have syrup trees? I have no idea.
Very cool.
Oh, Japanese maple trees. Maple syrup. Huh.
Oh, okay. He said it before. Where is it?
Oh, there you go. That's very cool.
8 years now.
Yeah. We need to get God is Great into our Discord. Seriously.
No, that'd be good. Okay, Ryan.
Thank you for that info. Awesome.
Just a few more 70s. So this Meiji does.
Oh, Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah, Meiji.
Oh yeah.
I've seen several Meiji Menko. This is the only one I've been able to pick up.
I've seen a Superman. I've seen a Flash, maybe, or someone like that.
Yeah, and I think I've seen the Superman one.
Yeah,
what that looks like. It says DC Comics 1979. So
yeah,
those are cool.
I don't think I've seen.
Yeah. And here's a 1960s, 50s, 60s. It's the slammer, the thick.
Yeah.
Big. Nice. Yeah, the can backs.
Yeah, Batman.
Yellow. Nice.
I love the knockoff, different colors and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just amazing.
And definitely, I'm sure unlicensed, but
of course, but
but they're pretty cool. Yeah, that's
so awesome.
But it's the thick,
it's
the thick slammer one, which I thought was kind of cool. It's still in good condition for that.
Yeah, which normally slammers are not. They're normally beat to heck.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mike.
Speaking of slammers, it was funny when I was at the non-sports card show set up there. I had a stack of them out on the table, just kind of like this, like, you know, not really like sleeved or anything. And the guy's like, and someone came over and picked him up, and he's just like, you know, why don't you have them sleeved? And I'm like, there is nothing you can do to those that'll make them look worse than they already are. You could bend them backwards, and it would still be fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them.
Which ones were they you were trying to sell?
It was a 60s anime. I'm not certain. I got them in a big lot, and they're in a binder, which for the life of me I can't find right now, which is disappointing because I had some 1950s actors die cuts in them. They kind of look like the sumo die cuts that you post every once in a while, with like that same color scheme.
Oh, very cool.
But they're like 50s actors, but I can't find that binder right now. I'm still like not even like unpacked from that show I was at.
Oh.
But sticking with the superhero theme, I have Superman.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's one I haven't seen. What's the back on that? Okay. Yeah, I know that back. Huh. I call that one like the equal sign. Like
I just don't know what that animal's on the back. Is that a cat wearing a mask?
Who knows?
Looks like
could be. I have not seen that Superman.
Yeah, Supermans are hard to come by. Or they seem like it.
Oh, that's a good one. I feel like I've maybe seen that one. It's interesting because there's some out there that look like it's a Z on his chest because of the way it was printed, and I think that might be one of them.
I think, that's a Z on there, yeah. This back is it's a kickboxer.
Oh yeah, that's the
70s.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
late late
That's the
70s.
one. That's the set you
Pack,
posted, right,
whatever.
Ryan
Yeah.
or Mike?
Yeah, there's a baseball set that uses
Okay.
that.
Maybe that'll help.
That's a great one right there.
Yeah, it is a nice one. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but like, see, like it's all like mangled on the bottom. That's why, like, when they pick them up, I'm like, you're fine.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be okay.
And I really like the art on this one.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Holding up the earth.
Spiderman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's
That's
a
another
great
one I haven't seen before. Wow.
Paper loss on the back, sadly, but I mean, what can you do? As long as the
Yeah.
front looks nice, we're fine with that.
Yep.
I love that one.
That's really cool, man. Nice. Sweet.
All right. Let's see here. I showed you this guy in a Discord channel, and they have these on they still have more of these for sale, but these are, I didn't write down the year. I think I did discuss this with a couple people. I think Jeff and Robert Clevens I asked about. So let me see what year he said these were. I believe these are, where'd it go? 1964 Morianga Top Star Gum wrappers. And I think
Yeah.
this is the wrapper. I think this is Koyama on the front, or maybe not Koyama. I'm forgetting his name. Shame on me. Let me make me big. All right. So one side, obviously, I bought this because of Nagashima. I didn't realize these are wrappers. I didn't do the translations to see what this was, but I thought it was really cool. I'm going to try and get this slab. It'll be very hard because it's hard to get them to get to slab like certain things like this.
Yeah.
Even if I tell them the year, it was only released in 1 year. Hopefully they can slab this. So this is one piece. I need to maybe open this side right here because there is glue on the inside keeping this from opening, but I might want to open it so it's better for display.
You see both of them.
So it's both sides, right? And so shame on me. It's a tiger. I want to say it's Koyama, but I could be wrong.
I got it. It says Toriyama.
Yeah. So that's those two, and on this other one I have here is a I'm forgetting. It's this Giants number 12. Not shame on me. I should be knowing some of these players. And on this one is number 9. But I'm not sure what team this guy is on. I can't tell. Hanshin? I'm not sure. But maybe you guys can read that Japanese.
Like Hiroshima. Yeah.
Is it the card? Maybe?
So yeah, I thought it. I forgot. Not Chiba, but so I got 2 of these in the same order, and I do know there's a Sadaharu O wrapper out there somewhere because I think Clevens had it at one time. But I would like to get these slabbed. It'd be really, really cool. Like a nice oddball item, you know.
We just had Gary joined up. Number 9, he says, is Morinaga.
Oh, there he is. Okay, so number 9 is. Thanks for coming, Rob.
Rob, sorry. Gary, Rob. Sorry.
Yeah, so hopefully I get to see Ryan and Robert this coming July. I'm excited.
I'm so jealous you guys getting to go.
Looking forward to it.
Mike could come. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mike.
Yeah. So this is one I'm pretty excited to show. I've been collecting these for a while, and for whatever reason, things kind of picked up recently on this set. So this is the JCM 26 Kagome Peanut die cut Menko set, which I think most everybody is familiar with. You know, Carbobeto is one, and I know that, and a lot of it is maybe these things are not always obviously known or whatever, but so the guide currently says like it's an 8-card set with Beto the only baseball player. It's definitely it's at least a 15-card set. I'm assuming 16, because if originally it was thought it was just an 8-card set because there was 8 on a sheet or something like that, maybe there's definitely more than 8 cards in the set because I've got 14 of them, and I've seen one more that I don't have yet.
You put these on Discord, right?
I did. I put all of them on Discord except for some of the most recent ones that I got. Oh yeah, so Rob's got Batman. I've got 4 Batmans. I actually had
Wow.
5.
Nice.
I just sold one of them, but Got a Great says 16 card set, so that makes sense if it was 2 8-card sheets. So
Did you say you have seen sheets?
What's that?
Did you say you have seen sheets?
No, I've never seen a sheet. I've only seen individual cards, but I'm assuming that Gary maybe has seen one because he knew it was an 8-card set, as according to what he knew at the time. Some other cards from the set. This is the Golden Bat, which is really the first superhero ever. Really, predates Batman and Superman and everything. So that's him. Then there's Frankenstein, which is one of my favorites. I just think that's an amazing card. The vast majority of the set is actors and comedians, which probably won't show those just because nobody probably knows who they are. But there are a lot of different colors and names and everything. And then most recently, this last pickup I got me 3 that I didn't have. This is a comedian. I don't know her name off the top of my head. This is another actor that I can't remember off the top of my head. And then this was the one that I was most excited about. So this is a second baseball player from the set. So this is Fumio Fujimura.
Okay.
Which you can see on his name right here in the back.
Wow.
So he was another big player in that era, right around the time Beta was playing. So there's at least 2 baseball players in the set, and then there's at least 15. And I guess if someone's saying it makes sense that there would be 16, I just haven't seen the 16th one. So I would love for the 16th one I haven't seen to be another baseball player. I don't know who it makes sense for it to be like Kawakami or something from that era. Be a guess if there was one, but it could just be another actor or comedian or something else.
Those are late 40s, early.
Yeah, they put it at 48, 49. It's not exact, I don't think, but that's what the set. I think Gary listed as circa 48. It could be 49, but it's one of those 2 years, I think, is what they listed as, which makes sense for everybody. Everything that's in the set makes sense for that.
Yeah, very cool.
It says God is Great says Kawakami is on the card. Have you?
No, which card is he talking about?
It might be the 16th one I've never seen.
Okay.
The only one I've seen that I don't have is for a comedian named Intatsu. I've seen it. It's someone who's selling it's like in a set of like 12 of them, and they're asking a lot of money, and I'm like, I'm not buying all of the ones I already have. So yeah, so God is Great says he has the whole set. We really need God is Great in our Discord. I really need you to come join our Discord so you can share all of this.
And Discord channel. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. He does have. He said he got the complete set. Oh.
Last week I picked up an R5. He said R5 is apparently the most rare in Gary's guide. Well, I picked up an R5, so I'm pretty excited to get that, assuming I get it, and I'll share it with you guys next year.
Those are always fun.
Next one.
Cool.
Okay, Ryan.
Well, speaking of Kagome, so I told you I'm an unopened box collector. So
here we go.
I picked up this unopened box of 1957 Kagome Menko, Sumo Menko.
Nice.
And
I think Ryan said he was going to do a box break right now.
Right. Well, I mean, unopened, right? But it is they aren't really sealed. But
yeah, there's
kind of cool is it still has the top 2 prizes in it, which are
man,
referee fans.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Which I've got several of these boxes, but it's hard to find the fans.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So when you got first prize, you would get these fans. There's a couple of those. There was a couple print runs of this box. So this I think is a later print run. The prize cards are these bundles of Menko of the same set. It might be a little hard to see, but they're still rubber band.
Wow.
kind of remnants on them.
Now, do we think, I don't know if God is great or anybody in there, maybe Robert, or maybe you guys know this. Is that how that was packaged? Exactly like that?
Oh yeah. I've got like 3 or 4 of these boxes. That's how they're packaged. I forget 100, 200 or whatever these packs.
Now, are these single cards in these packs?
No, they're 4 or 5 Menko.
And
I can open one. It's not a big deal. So I'll pull one out.
No, you don't have to.
But what's more, or I guess more interesting, is these. They actually came with a price sheet. So this would be where those bundles of Menko that had the rubber band remnants, you would actually slide them in here, and they would hook on each of these prize areas. And as you pulled prize cards out of the blue pack,
you could pull it off and give it to the
and
kid.
go and pull off.
And that way people would know what had been already claimed or not, I guess, in a way.
So I think that's how that works. I don't know. So it says judo down here, so which is the lowest rank. So I'm not sure exactly how you would set these up without going through the box and looking at the prize cards. How you would assign the prizes that are in the box to the actual sheet. But this is what would hang.
Wow.
As you win a prize and then come and get it. You can see the Kagome little symbol there. But
cool.
then to your point, so these. They came in these little tissue wrapped packs. Looks like 5. So you'd unwrap them. Let's see, Naruyama. So that's the back. And these came in different print runs. Some of the wrestlers' ranks changed. So,
question. Now, in this box, are these all the same set? These.
Yeah.
Do you know how many different cards there are?
I'll have to go back and look. It's like 15 or 16.
What's crazy is like you might think you could get 15 or 16 in maybe half that box, right?
Yeah. So you can see that's a double already in that little pack. And then these last 2 are doubles.
Wow.
It looks like actually all of those might have been. Yeah. There was 4 doubles and one Naruyama.
Wow. Any winners?
No winners. Yeah.
Oh.
No winners. Yeah. So that's
yeah. Put that back in the rice paper wrapper and put it back in there.
So
that's my favorite piece so far.
Yeah. So like I said, I've got several boxes, but none as complete as this one.
Now, are they all the same set or different sets?
All the same set. Yeah. This was a fairly common. This from 1957. This was a fairly.
I'm sorry.
Common.
Can you show the front of the box again?
Yeah.
The box top. Now, do they all look the same? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And I can look in my handy book here. There, you asked how many are in the actual set. There are 16. Yep. With if you got a winner, it'd have a red 1, 2, or 3 on the back of the Menko.
Gotcha.
Now, is the 1, 2, or 3 just those horizontal slashes?
That's a good question. I'd have to go look. I don't know if it's the actual Roman 1, 2, 3, or if it's a Japanese characters.
Because I think I showed you guys when I had I showed you that winner card, and someone said it was 3rd place and had the 3 horizontal slashes.
Yeah. Okay. That's the Japanese for it. Yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
So I picked this one up probably 3 or 4 months ago now. I just finally got around to opening it. I know that sounds really crazy to all of you.
But you gotta video it next time.
But
you've been doing this long enough, Ryan, that it's just.
But I
want to see that correlation.
I buy it so then I can forget that I bought it, and then it's an excitement the second time I open it.
Exactly. I've done the same thing.
Or it's a heart attack, and you're like, "When did I get this? How much did I spend on this?"
Like, what was I thinking?
Yeah. How much did I pay for this? What?
Yeah.
Right.
Mike, you want to go next, Mike? There you go. Hold on. There you go. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh wow, look at that, fancy.
Okay.
Okay, so I got this in a lot that I bought for the non-sports show.
Sumo card.
Yeah, I believe it's Mia Naomi.
Mia Naomi. from the 1970.
Is that in your
Really
book?
well played with, written on.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the back though. I like that graphic.
That is a really cool one. And in
Nice.
the same lot, I got allegedly it is the rookie card of a pro wrestler named Tiger Jeet Singh, if I can find it. This is apparently a judo, like a gold medalist in judo. He's like a
Mm-hmm.
10-time gold medalist at like every level of judo.
That's
Never heard
from
of this guy
the
before,
square
but
ring set, mini card set.
it was like William.
William Ruska.
Yeah, that's what his name was. It was a cool little card to get in my lot.
That's
And
awesome.
then, here's the Tiger Jeet Singh.
Yeah, 1974 or 76 set. Cool.
Oh, great card.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then here's my business card, which is mirrored because my camera I can't fix that. But if you can read backwards, we have Chiba's Collectibles.
.com.
Nice.
I know.
Check 'em
Takes
out.
you to an eBay page.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm
go
too
buy
lazy
some
to actually build my website.
stuff. Make sure you go buy some stuff from his shop.
Yeah, with my little AI generated mascot because I'm too much of a cheapskate to actually pay somebody.
Maybe
Give it
if
to
you ever need help with the logo stuff, maybe I can help. I know a little bit about graphics.
Oh, thanks. And then I don't want to get outdone here, so I can open up a sumo
Oh
pack
my
too.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Heroes.
Here's the set.
BBM Heroes.
what year is this? Is this recent?
2021.
Yeah,
Okay.
2021. They did a set of like retired wrestlers.
The Japanese are very nice in their auctions because they straight up tell you in the description that it's pack searched.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you buy a lot of packs, like, yeah, the autograph's not in here.
Okay.
But you buy a lot of tops on eBay and they're like, oh, the autograph might be in there.
Yeah.
There might be a foil card.
Okay, Mike, tell us who all these guys are.
I have no idea.
Kopanishiki. It's the mirror. I can't quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cool cards though. I got into sumo last year. I still can't, name most of the people that I watched during the tournaments.
Nice.
Wasn't able to watch the tournament this past month because the start times have all been at like 5 in the morning, and normally they're at like midnight my time. So that was weird. But at the show, I met a guy that apparently lived in Japan in the 80s, and he was really big in the sumo back then. So he went nuts when he found out I had sumo cards.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And
All
that's
right,
I got.
Sensei Domino 15. Anybody know this guy?
Uh-uh.
Welcome.
I don't know the name, but welcome. Hey, man. We don't have to know you. Welcome. Trust me. We are such a small community. We welcome literally anything, anyone. Please join us.
Please take our collection seriously.
Yeah. Okay. I have mostly baseball stuff, so I will show a magazine. One of the 3 magazines I picked up.
Cool. I'm loving magazines recently. There's some really good ones.
All right, this is from November, I think November 12th. What year is this? This is a Kazuhisa Ino magazine cover. I actually have 2 of these. I bought the crappier one first, and then I found the nicer one.
Of course.
Then, of course. And then here's the back.
Man, those are gorgeous.
Yeah, I just love this image of him. Once I saw him, I gotta grab it.
That's great.
And then on the inside,
Nice.
I think that's Toyota. I could be wrong. And I'm not sure about the Giants. It might be I forgot his name. I should know all of Nagashima's teammates by now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's Toyota. Let's see Toyota.
Yeah.
Here's a nice one. Here's another image.
Oh yeah. Nagashima.
Yeah. And let's see here.
Is that? I assume that's after a Japan title or what?
All right,
Or
I
later?
haven't examined this yet. Looks I don't know if it's I don't know if they won something or if he like broke a record or something.
Yeah. You know the year on this?
Normally they had put it on here, but I'm not seeing it on the front. Not seeing a year.
It's in good shape. I'll say that.
I don't know. Maybe no, someone in chat knows this. I want to say it was late 50s, 58, 59, maybe 60.
Yeah, looks. It's about right.
Oh my God, this is a beautiful photo. I'm just seeing this now.
Wow.
Wow.
Look
Yeah.
at how young he is.
I mean, that might be. Was that what was Nagashima's rookie year? 58.
58.
58.
Yeah.
He looks baby faced there, man.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, I have seen this photo before. Like, I think, you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen the guys who sell the photos. They're like small, like 3x5s or whatever. I've never purchased them. I almost did, but I thought I saw one that was like this. So maybe one day I'll buy those. I have a couple more magazines, but I guess I'll save them. And Ryan or Mike, you can go next.
I have one other thing I was going to share, just because I think it. Because I always have to pare it down. I always have so much stuff. But
I'm sorry, Robert asked. I'm sorry, 1 second. Robert said, "Is
back?"
I'm not seeing. Here's the back. I'm not seeing a year. Where's the?
Oh, there it is.
No, I don't see a year though.
Oh.
And normally the year is on the front. I've seen it like on the front side before. But I'm not seeing a year on this. I'll keep looking. You guys go.
I think it's on all that small print in the front upper right corner. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
Not baseball. This is an Ultraman item that I got that I just hadn't seen it before, and just thought it was just looked really cool. It's an album that would be for displaying your various cards. This is an unused one.
Sticker album. Wow.
Yeah. So, and it has all kinds of different, types of items that would go in there. It's a very long one. This is numbers 649 to 756 with a bunch of empties in the back. And then this is the back. This is actually why I bought it. I just think that's
wow.
I just think that's super awesome.
So there was a bunch of those albums and different series.
Oh yeah. I didn't know when I bought it exactly. But yeah, they're clearly, I mean, this is in the hundreds, at least the numbers that are listed. So I just think it's super, super cool. But yeah, and it's in really, really, really good shape, like it had never been used, which, I mean, I can only imagine that most of these, if they were purchased, were torn apart by kids and whatever. I mean, they're very, really, really cool. So,
have you seen any of the Ultraman stickers or boxes for sale?
I have. I always see them as these big, and I'm like, I don't know if I want a bunch of them, kind of a thing, or like bundles. I kind of feel like I want to get just a few of them or something like that. So I haven't purchased any before, but I have seen them and they look really cool. There's so much Ultraman stuff. It's pretty overwhelming at times. But very cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I've got some Sumo stickers from the 77, 78.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I don't know. The ones I've seen, I don't know, but I assume it's that era.
Right from that era. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan, you have something else?
Just a few more. We're all probably old enough to remember. So,
oh yes,
ruined
Space Invaders.
I have that card. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been picking up these, and I'm just random.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, I don't have that one.
They've got the little points on the back.
Yep.
But yeah, it must be from early '80s. Big on space theme, so these NASA Apollo little Menko.
Oh,
I have that one.
You got that one?
I have that specific one. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have too many.
They seem to be pretty common. There's that one.
They're just
This was cool. It's got Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and
ooh. No, I've not seen that before.
Was it Michael Collins?
Michael Collins, yeah. Wow. How about that?
I've seen.
What's the back on those? Is it the same back?
It's the same series.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
And then another, just a different version of it. So I've been big on that. And then not Japanese, but German. Picked up a bunch of these like German, I think they're tobacco cards, but but from the 60s, the Space Race, they did a bunch of of these, and you put them in albums, Mike, just like you showed, but yeah, you would actually glue these in albums.
Wow.
How big are those cigarettes?
Yeah, right.
Cigarillos.
What's really cool about this one, though, is I've looked, and I believe this to be true, but this is the first time Neil Armstrong was featured on a card. This is from this one was from 1967. They did 2 series. This Heinerle one,
wow,
which they ran until 67, and then they realized, well, geez, we're going to land on the moon, so we should continue it. They did another series, I think, to the early 70s, but I believe that to be the earliest card.
I don't know much about U.S. non-sport cards, but I'd imagine that might be his rookie card.
That's what I'm thinking. This is his rookie or debut or whatever you want to call a non-sport player on a card. So the first time. So
that's super awesome.
Yeah. So they are numbered. Good.
Yeah, they're all numbered.
Do you have a complete set?
I do in an album up through the 67 version. There's another, like I said, there's a 1971 version, which has all the original cards printed and then additional cards printed.
Are you going to binder those?
Yeah, eventually. Yep, I was just kind of keeping them out. So the Heinerle are the early ones, and Heinerle, if you look, they did soccer. They did
I've heard of it. I just hadn't seen this series before. That's cool.
Yeah. Now the Panorama are the ones that were printed. This what I'll call the second series. Panorama printed the second series, which included, I don't know, like 50 additional cards in like 1973. So anyway, I don't want to bog down our Japanese Menko with German cigarette card talk. But
I think we all appreciate it, man.
So,
yeah, it would
I
be
think
cool
you should send in that Aldrin. Get that encapsulated at least, or see if they'll encapsulate it.
Yeah, I need to.
Because there's a explosion right now in U.S. non-sports. Like, everyone's trying to track down all the non-sports rookie cards. Like, everything from Donald Trump to Tina Turner to anything and everything. They're like, oh, look, it's a rookie card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I get like my Korean cards, I always put them on TCDB and upload the checklists as much as I'm able. And if we could do that for your German cigarettes, that would help.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get it slabbed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mike, what you got?
I'll stick with the Ultraman theme here. Don't think I showed this before.
Ooh.
Superhero card box.
Card box.
Oh, I thought it said, for some reason, I thought it said card boy.
So it's folded box. Okay.
You know, I would not be surprised if it actually did say boy. These Japanese naming things.
Cool.
So I'm assuming that's just folded. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, I thought it was different. Oh, wow.
And all the cards are actually still in there. To my knowledge, that is a complete set of cards.
Yeah, I've seen those for other subjects, but yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, there's some anime in there, but the main attraction is the.
Oh yeah, it's my back of my album.
Ultraman.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, just.
What year do we think this is?
70s, I believe. I have to look up which one of the Ultraman on the back is the newest one, but I think it's 70s, maybe late 70s. You know, but it's all the different Ultraman through the years at that point. Really cool cards.
No, these are cards, not stickers.
Yeah, they're cards. That's that.
They're pretty thick, right?
They're pretty thin. As for
Oh,
size,
okay.
they're pretty Menko size.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
those
of feel
are
like
so cool.
Calbees.
Man, those are cool.
Yeah, I got that for I don't know if this will show up on camera, but on the inside, there's a little picture to show you what goes where.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Huh.
So I think I got that for
That's awesome.
honestly, it was probably like 100 yen or something on Zen Market a while ago. And
Oh,
then
that's, yeah.
this looks like cards, but it's actually
A book.
Is it comics or something? Or?
storybooks.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Cool.
Storybooks. Wow.
So I'm sure you guys would remember a time where syndication was not a thing. I don't. I'm only like 26, so. So this would be the only way some of the Japanese children could, get to see the Ultraman stories, or if they, got in on a later series, is probably the only way to get to watch it again.
Wow.
Full color and everything.
Is it basically a scene by scene of an episode?
It takes some liberties, but it's pretty much scene by scene, yeah.
Yeah, good question. Yeah.
And then there's
That's
the
cool.
reused Godzilla suit that Super
Yeah.
Eye Productions used for everything.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this piece too.
That's so cool.
Man.
And they're in great condition too.
Yeah, they look like they're brand new.
Wow.
Yeah, just great photography on all of them, full color. If this was released in the US, it'd be like black and white or cost a lot more money than. There was a price tag on it when I got it. It was like 50 yen or something. I think it was from like a antique shop that was selling their stuff online.
I actually watched an episode last week on YouTube.
Oh, did you watch the original?
Yeah.
Was it subtitled or the English dub?
English dub, I believe.
Yeah, a lot of people when I sell them at the shows, they look at me kind of funny when I say I watched the subtitled one.
I don't remember, to be honest.
The English one is so.
That uploaded all of them.
And then these are. I thought these were cards from the eBay listing, but they're bromides, I suppose.
Yeah,
Wow.
Those look like bromides.
That's a cool monster right there.
It is.
Wow.
That's man. Yeah.
Horrifying. I hope I don't see it someday, but.
Right.
Oh yeah, not Ultraman. That's
These are a mixed lot. Some of them are different. Like this one's not Ultraman.
No, that's Silver Common, I think. Or damn, I know these guys. That's Common Rider.
Yeah. So it was a mixed lot. I thought they were cards because the picture on the listing was so zoomed out that they looked like Menko cards. When I got the package in, I was like, what?
Yeah, no, those are bromides. Yep.
Yep.
And then there was also these little mini ones.
Yeah.
That I'd never actually seen the little mini ones before.
Are they perforated? Or
Or
are they just kind of deckled edged?
They're just kind of deckled edged. Like, I don't know if
blank
they were
back?
hand cut or whatever, but the backs are
Oh, they're not blank backed. Oh.
Huh.
They're numbered.
Looks like they came in a giveaway in a magazine.
Really?
Yeah, well, of the things I start to think of, then a magazine is one of the other things that usually comes to my mind too. I don't know if that's where this came from or not, but
I think this is my favorite picture in the whole set. The space crew.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
I love all this. We have such variety.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Honestly, if you start getting into it at all, then you just inevitably will find something else.
Oh, that's a cool back.
That's the
I didn't even
back.
notice that before. That's the back.
Of what?
Oh,
that bromide? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that before. All the others are like blank backs. I just turned that one around and here's the backs of the other ones.
Yeah. Huh. That's really cool.
So that might be a magazine because it really does feel kind of less cardy than the other ones do.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's so
that's
cool.
the only one in there. Huh. That's weird.
It was a mixed lot anyway, so it probably was just something pulled in from somewhere else that someone just sold as a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Very cool.
All right, I have a panel. You guys might have seen this if you were looking for baseball stuff, but I seen a few of these more recently. it's a panel. It's a Trump back with playing cards, and I believe this is cataloged, but I don't remember the number. But I have this panel here with Hyuga, Nomura, Nagashima, and
Yep. Oh, I can't
and
remember.
all these are these actors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the backs.
Yeah. Oh man, what set is that? Da.
I know there's like three. This is the one I asked you guys about. Remember, I said, do we think this is this? Then it was like 1958, 59, and 60. I think they had different.
Yeah. It's JCM 162, 63.
Yeah.
But that one looks like JCM 23. That Nagashima. That definitely looks like JCM 23, 1958 playing card backs.
Is this the one does he use this in the
Yes. Yeah, that's the one where it uses that one as an example. Yeah.
Okay, so that must be then. Okay, I do plan to because I guess I'm in no hurry. I had planned on like cutting this and then putting them in my player collection, but I guess I'll hold off for a little bit. But yeah, I was very happy to pick this one up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And since we're showing some more, I want to show this magazine. Another second of my three magazines. This is from 1960, issue number 26. Issue number 26 in June 29th. I'm assuming this might have been one per week since there's 52 weeks. And this is from June 29th, 1960. I can't read the front. Maybe you guys can tell me, but I picked up a Nomura magazine.
Oh man, look at that.
That's so cool.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Loved it. And there's the back.
That's from 1960. That is in great shape.
Yeah.
I've been using those as wall art, just framing them or like putting them in team bags or comic bags and just stick them on the wall.
Yeah, if I can find some really cheap frames that are this size, well, maybe I'll buy some more. I do like to keep. Well, do you mean to keep the whole magazine in there in the frame?
Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing. Well, it's hard to find the frames, so I've been finding comic book sleeves, and then just kind of taping the comic sleeve to the wall.
Yeah, I want to do something like that to spruce up my my flower wallpaper. There's some other some images.
That's so cool.
Foreigner.
Yeah. Kintetsu.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw this magazine, there's another one I have to have. And as you guys know, I collect certain guys, and I want to try and get here's a cool one.
You PC Nomura, don't you?
I'm sorry?
Do you PC Nomura? I thought you did.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Here's Nakanishi.
Nice.
But yeah, so I love this one. Oh, here's a Kaneda image. Oh, 1 second.
Really? Nice.
Still in the Swallows.
Yep.
I forgot what year he went to the Giants. Maybe in like 65. I don't remember. Maybe later.
Yeah, towards the end of his career, right?
Yeah, more so.
That really confuses me because in the Japanese Hall of Fame he has a Giants hat on, but he was only with the Giants for like
I don't like that.
at the end.
Yeah, I much prefer. I avoid. I don't know if you guys do this too, but I like to buy the earlier stuff of these guys. I don't really care about the 70s and 80s stuff for Nagashima. I care more about 50s and 60s stuff. Obviously, he was on Giants his whole life, but when it comes like Kaneda, I like to buy only the Swallow stuff. I don't think I have anything with Giants on it yet. And I don't think I had talked to you guys about this. Can you imagine the Giants had Harimoto, O, and Nagashima all on the same team at one time?
They sure did. It's ridiculous.
Those are easily what, top 3 or maybe top 5 all time in offensive players.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can think of a better threesome even in major leagues. I mean, you had Mansell and whoever, but maybe a third guy wouldn't be as good as these 3 guys.
I think when Harimoto got there, they were all pretty much near the end of their careers.
True.
But just the names alone, you know, like what was Murderer's Row? Gehrig, Ruth, and
Jimmy. No, it wasn't Jimmy Fox. I thought it was Jimmy Fox for a second.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh my God,
I'm not a big interest guy.
See what the Google machine says.
Having to freaking Google this. believe I'm
Mark
having to.
Koenig, Bob Musil, Tony Lazzari, and Earl
Tony
Combs.
Lazzari. Yeah, it was Tony Lazzari was the other one. Yeah. Yeah, Earl Combs, Mark Koenig, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Bob Musil, Tony Lazzari. Yeah, that was Murder Was Real. I mean, it was Gehrig and Ruth, but to have a 3 like just superstars. I mean, about the only thing I can equate it to is modern day NBA, right? Where you've got the big 3, whatever, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Just it's just very unusual to see, especially when you look at it historically. Like I said, those are like 3 of the top 5 WAR offensive players in the history of the league.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to have ended up with Harimoto there towards the end, and I say this before with other people when I first started introducing people to Minkos and just sort of Japanese baseball in general, and they sort of I tend to start with the Giants just because it's an obvious an easy way, but the fact that they went from it was Kawakami to Nagashima and all in a constant continuum. It's just amazing to see that they're like, okay, I mean, talk about dynasties of how they kind of get put together. And it's not like this was in an era of these major free agent sign. It was not luck, but I mean, the fact that they had those kinds of superstars back to back to back, and they're like one ending their career and starting this new, the Kawakami era ending, and
straight into
springboarding to an even bigger and better era of O and Nagashima, and the rest of that team was amazing too. So it's crazy to think about, but that's what it was. That's why they won so many titles.
I have another magazine I can share.
Please.
All right, so this is the newer magazine. I don't know the year on this, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh, obviously it's a much older photo of him. But I have a Nagashima magazine here, and I don't know what year this is, like I said, but I do want to show you this one.
Oh, that's nice.
Super glossy. Wow.
And when I bought these, I just put them away. I didn't look inside, but I just noticed this right now.
Centerfold.
Nice.
All right, so this is him like wearing I don't know the name of it in Japanese, but he's wearing this one. On the other side, we have this.
He's sweeping, doing chores.
Oh, that's a pretty iconic photo of him. I feel like that's in several of his baseball cards. But wow, so doing chores on one side and rake. So he's sweeping on one side, he's raking on the other.
Very, very, very. Yeah.
That's the connection.
And obviously it's new because this is him much later. So I don't know the year on this though. I'll have to.
With the gloss on it, it's got to be 90s.
Well, here's a nice team photo. Is there a year on this? I'm not seeing a year, but here's a team photo of Tokyo.
Wow. Oh, wow. So that from that late 50s, early 60s era?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a great shot. Man.
I can't tell. I don't know if this is Fujita or, again, I don't know a lot of his teammates, but here's another Nagashima photo with somebody. Well, just seeing this random casuals type stuff in these magazines is really
the candid shots. I love them.
Yeah, the candid ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stadium Club be damned.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of Menko cards. I feel, is it Nagashima or is it?
There's the 70s ones from the 70s. Those thick Menko.
No. There's some 50s, late 50s, early 60s Menkos where it's like this very casual set. I'm trying to remember what it is now.
A set or a card you're thinking of?
It's a cards in a set, but I'm trying. But it's like.
Is it the one with Nagashima and Kawakami, where Kawakami's wearing?
Yes.
Yes.
They're just like chilling somewhere or whatever, and it's like, and it's a card of them. I was like,
if I remember, I'll bring out my sumo wrestler that's smoking on a Menko card.
Oh, really? He's firing up a heater,
hanging out of his mouth.
Different era, Ryan. Different era.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen the card where O's lighting Nagashima's cigarette?
Yeah, I think
I have seen that one. Yeah. Is that a Calbee? No, is that?
I think it's a postcard or like an insert or like a poster and something from inside of a magazine. They've reused
Yeah.
it recently in like the BBM sets.
No, that's
Gotcha.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, here's that photo again. I don't know if it's the same photo.
Or maybe like
Different
somewhere
angle.
in that same setting, like a couple of photos before or after. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Here's a St. Louis Cardinals hat. Some team.
Huh. Interesting. Wonder if that was in,
look at this. You guys can tell me who's that guy.
Is that Mutual?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow. So
Usually,
I assume the Cardinals went to Japan. Then I feel like that.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen that before, at least heard of it. I don't know if I've not seen that photo, but
Back then they did a lot more tours. Like nowadays they won't do that because oh no, someone might get hurt. But back then, like every year, the players were doing tours of Japan or somewhere else.
that's how they got paid. That's how barnstorming was really like a thing back in the 20s and 30s. You know, they barnstormed all over the South and all over the West.
I have a Japanese women's housewife magazine. I only bought it because it has a segment about Phillies pitcher Robin Roberts. The Phillies didn't want to do a tour of Japan, so he just did his own. Like he went and called all his friends, just toured it himself.
That's cool.
There's one of O in Nagashima with some kids.
Nice. That's cool. This is just a magazine, or is this just like some like dedication to his life? I mean, like.
Maybe. Yeah.
When did he? No, when did he pass away?
No, Nagashima's still alive.
Nagashima's still alive.
Yeah,
passed away.
No, they're both still alive.
O's still alive too.
No, they're both still going.
They're both around 90.
Yeah, they're not young. No.
Wow.
I was about to say you're about to give me a heart attack.
No, yeah, I didn't.
What did I miss?
Okay, well, Nomura died in 2020, I believe.
Who did?
Yeah, recently. He died recently. His granddaughter just threw out a pitch at Angels game.
Who did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
His granddaughter.
Who passed? Sorry.
Nomura.
Oh, Nomura. Yes, yeah.
There was another. Kaneda died like in 2019, I believe.
Yeah, he was pre-COVID. Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, I believe it was pre-COVID.
We just lost Choji Murata as well.
Yeah.
Chiba pitcher.
Yeah.
And there's this little insert here with Nagashima.
Oh, like a sub kind of thing in the middle there?
Yeah, no ads, but yeah. So yeah, I'm very cool. I really love this. I just realized all this in front of you guys.
So Rob is saying that there are 12 issues of that Nagashima. There's a monthly publication. Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Nice.
They had enough content for 12 monthly, like, of that? That's a lot of information.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Wow.
Man, that's really impressive. Can you imagine if they did that? I mean, if they picked, I don't know, what would be a good era? Mickey Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
If they did a monthly issue of Mickey Mantle's life, and had it in that way, I mean, like, I don't think they've done that. I mean, like, that's just doesn't seem like that's a thing that we do in this country. We make a documentary, right?
Yeah, Yeah, I think that's common. It feels like it's common in Japan to do those magazines or series of magazines about the subject.
It's really cool.
That makes sense.
I love that.
That's so cool, though. All those pictures.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'll have to take some time and to look through it some more. All right, Mike, you got anything else?
I mean, I could find something else, but I don't think you need to. I don't think I need to dive into too much more.
All right.
Those are the recent things I've got. Everything else I'd be showing me something.
Okay.
Fine.
Ryan?
I'm out on my end. That was all the stuff I'd brought.
Okay. Well, I know I'll go through my Menkos real quick, and then we'll finish off with Mike. You can share more of what you picked up and briefly tell us about your trip if you want.
Sure.
All right. So I'll go through these stack of cards I put in Card Savers. So we have a Kaneda.
Can you go big screen?
Sure. All right. So I have this Kaneda.
Oh, I love that one.
I was going to do a video. Maybe I'll do a video of this. I put all these cards in an order, so I will probably do a video as soon as I can. I've been putting this off for like 3 weeks. Kaneda, I just picked this one up and shared it on Discord. This is another Kaneda from the scientific set or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just added this on Discord. Black and white Kaneda.
Mm-hmm.
What set is that?
It's a black scoreboard, black and white.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The scientific one, same set. This is Yamachi.
Mm-hmm.
Yamachi with bats.
With 3 bats. Love
Yeah,
it.
3 bats.
Ooh, animal bat, nice.
Yeah.
This is Koyama. My bromide, blank back.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
Eno, love this image.
Mm.
Oh, nice image.
Another Eno. Another Eno. I actually already had this one, but I love this image with the pink pop in the background.
Love the pink. Like Kaneda has a pink back one too that I love too.
Yeah. I had never seen this set before, Little paper loss on the top, but this one is cataloged.
I've never seen one of those either outside of the guy.
Yeah, it is cataloged. I didn't put that in Discord yet. Nagashima.
Yeah. Is that a rookie?
I don't remember the year.
Yeah, it could be 59. I can't remember now.
I think this is Fujita in Nagashima.
It's Kawakami in Nagashima.
Oh, is it?
That's a Nagashima rookie. That's the last year of Kawakami in the first year.
Oh, really? I didn't realize it was the last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got one of those. It's in way worse shape. Ooh, nice Nagashima.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'll actually share a Korean card on this channel. All right, so you guys know I collect Lee Sung-yup. He's arguably the greatest Korean player of all time. But anyway, this is from the 2022 Legends set. This is numbered to 10. I got it for like 60,000 won, which is like $50, 2 of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. So those are most of the cards I picked up the last month.
Nice.
Dan, how hard is it to find Korean baseball cards in like the stores, or where do you buy them at?
You can buy them online. Coupang.com, gmarket.com. Korean sellers are on there. Some shops there are no shops in Daegu, but if you go to Seoul, they'll have shops and you could buy some of the boxes there. And more recently, most of these sets are like only inserts. They're like numbered inserts, parallels. They don't, like the last couple of sets haven't had any like base sets. So you're paying, these boxes are like 110,000 won, like $100, which is a lot compared to what they were making before with normal base sets with cards. But yeah, usually you could buy them online locally here.
So you can't just walk down to the store and just buy them somewhere.
Unless it's a baseball card shop, no.
Oh, really? So it's not, you don't find them like convenience stores or whatever.
No,
it's
no.
It's a specialty item. Gotcha.
Correct.
Cool.
I remember that story Justin told me where he was on the train and he passed by like a home goods store and he found that they just had them for some reason.
Right.
Like
yeah,
on clearance.
Not anymore. They don't carry them like that anymore.
When I first found your videos, they were like doing a lot of sets. Now it seems like they're doing like the one premium set a year.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I prefer the previous license holder. Dual
Entry,
entry.
I think.
Yeah, dual entry from 2014 to 2018. Right when I came to Korea, they started a new set, and there was a new card manufacturer. So and I love their stuff, and I miss them. SEC Day One Media has been the producer since 2018, 2019.
Entry was pretty stingy with like the autographs. So I watched like a case break and there was like one autograph and there was like 40 boxes in the case or something because the boxes are so small.
Yeah, they were pretty small. I think they had 20 packs, but yeah, I actually they still have the blue edition boxes online, and I keep wanting to try and hit a Lee Sung-yup auto, and because I have never pulled an auto of his, and then I still don't have a Lee Sung-yup auto because they're so expensive. But yeah, no, you're totally right on that. Okay. All right, Mike, you want to go full screen and show us what you got, and then tell us?
Sure.
Okay.
I showed off some of these our last episode because that was when I just came back. But these are some of the really good Calbees that I'd gotten. If the lighting can, work
Oh,
with me
nice.
here.
Harimoto.
Yeah, Harimoto. IPC Harimoto.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff I find is actually his giant stuff. It tends to be cheaper. His fighter
Right.
stuff tends to be a bit more expensive.
I agree.
Makes
I'm working
sense.
on a grading submission. I'm probably going to send this one in because, I mean, when you find
That's
this
like a
pink
tip.
set, there's usually a lot of whiting and
Yeah.
like it's really well centered and there's only like a little bit of chipping up here.
Yeah.
And the back's as clean as you're going to get for a Calbee. Like there's no writing,
True.
there's no
No, that
dirt.
looks like a nice copy. Yeah.
So, only paid like $1 for this.
Wow. Nice. I would too.
Coaching Nagashima.
Okay.
Probably send that one in. I was gonna do PSA, but PSA is just so expensive and their turnaround time is still kind of ridiculous. So I might do
Well, you still got to look
CSG.
for a special. They haven't had a modern special for a while.
They just had a Star Wars special for some reason. I think it was May the 4th or whatever.
Yeah. Fourth, yeah.
And they had a non-sport special too.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw it was a trading card game special. So I have some non-sport stuff, but it's doesn't count as a trading card game.
Well, your reverse screen has embedding writing.
Yeah, the mirroring there threw me for a loop. I was like, what?
So another player I PC is Sachio Kinugasa, the Japanese Iron Man.
Nice.
Just because I really like his story of how he was just an outcast, and then he went pro, and he just turned everyone, everyone was on his side after that. And the story of how he broke Lou Gehrig's record so his dad would find him, because he never knew his father.
Wow.
Because his dad was an American serviceman who I think his mom was a prostitute or something.
Wow, that's interesting.
So I read stories that like in Little League, kids were throwing at his head because he was half American in a time when it was a really bad time to be a half American.
Sure.
Immediate post-war.
Yeah.
So I tell people if you want to get into like the Japanese Menko or Calbees for baseball, find a player that like whose history like you really like.
Mm-hmm.
Like Harimoto being the only survivor of a nuclear bomb to play professional sports.
Yeah, he's from Nagashima, not the. Why am I blanking on the name? Hiroshima.
Yeah, he was his house was shielded in a mountain. He lost his sister.
He lived behind a mountain. His sister didn't make it. Yeah.
And
But
his right hand was like
he had a hand injury, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah, his right hand was like useless. It was just curved like this apparently.
Just
so
enough
for
to
holding a bat.
Yeah, and he could wear a glove. He had like a custom-made glove.
Apparently, this is a pretty rare set. The Nippon Ham
Oh, nice.
set.
Is that Canadian?
This one's a bit sun faded. Yeah, it's O and Nagashima. O still play. Nagashima's the manager here.
Yeah.
So I'll probably send those in at some point, maybe through CSG, because CSG's prices, they're not like I'm not gonna sell them, but the resale value on CSG is getting close to PSA. They've kind of dethroned Beckett as the number 2.
How do we feel about? Someone asked me the other day about, do I get Menko's grade? Maybe not like Calbees and things like that, but and maybe Rob has an opinion on this too. That of the grading companies, which ones actually have any idea what they're looking at when it comes to not the most well known like in later editions, but like earlier stuff. You know what I mean? Like to some extent, I just have to feel like, is it something that do they know what they're grading? I know Rob has shown some things on his channel and Prestige where he's like, this has been mislabeled or it's whatever, and it's like, how much can we really trust them to know it? When in reality, oftentimes we're not even 100% sure about a lot of things or whatever.
I have heard of SGC reaching out for help. I've not heard of PSA reaching out for help. I'm sure they do, and no one's ever told me.
I know that. I know that PSA and SGC have both reached out to Robert.
My friend submitted a Japanese it was the playing card the trading card game, with the Hideo Nomo, the 1991 or whatever.
Takara or whatever.
Yeah, he sent that in and they reached out to him saying like, what is this? Why did you send this in? Like, do we grade this? And he was just kind of like, you've graded like 10 of them. Like, really? Oh, SGC's the worst. My uncle was actually contacted by SGC. He sent in a card that's only got like 5 known copies. It's a 1920s issue, and apparently it was the first one SGC got the grade, and they actually called him and like thanked him for trusting SGC.
Yeah, like I said, I had PSA reach out to me.
Yeah.
in the past month on those Kings of the Square Ring bromides.
Well,
So
I wish they would reach out to us.
they're
'Cause I
still
feel like
learning.
we know more than some of them.
I've been told by somebody I kind of trust that knows a bit more about PSA that if they get something that they don't really know what they're looking at, they're just going to close that box back up and go find another box to grade. Like
Yeah,
if
I don't
they're
know.
like opening up, that's like they get a box of Japanese cards or Korean cards or whatever, they're just going to be like, nope, not today, and just go grade something else. I don't know if I believe that, but that kind of sucks. That could be why turnaround times are so bad sometimes.
Who is that?
Roki Sasaki.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Threw
Okay,
the
yeah,
perfect game last year.
the reverse threw me off. Well, I saw those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ichiro and Matsui, a modern one. I
Yeah,
actually just bought a bunch of more. I just bought a bunch of Ichiro moderns on Shirugia. I had a direct order from them. So I bought it last night.
I actually found a guy on Yahoo Auctions. He had 1994. They looked like vending boxes, but for BBM, and he said they were all sealed, but there was no Ichiro in them. But I did find one Matsui between 3 boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yamamoto. I'm gonna try and send these in before they make their jumps to MLB, which I don't want them to do, but it's kind of inevitable.
Maybe Robert would be interested in this. I think the Isam Yup player that I showed you guys, the Isam Yup, he was Korean. He played in Korea for most of his career. He played in Japan for I want to say 8 seasons, 2004 through 2011. So he had lots of those facsimile autos. And I've been dealing with Deborah. Deborah is one of the ladies who does the PSA research for cards and stuff. So I was telling her, can we please get these all named correctly? Because in the modern Japanese BBM, they have a foil facsimile which is numbered to 50. They have a gold which is numbered to 100. I want to say they have a red that's numbered to 25, and then they have a silver that's not numbered. So
there's a green, there's a red, there's a diamond where it's like checkerboard.
Yeah, Lee wasn't around for those, but I'm because I have some that I had sent in and called the signature, like silver signature. When now it should be like silver facsimile auto. So at least for all of my Lees, I'm going to be getting them graded, and they've all been saying facsimile auto. I actually have some of them here in my case, but I don't know. I'll show them next time. But I have been working with her to try and label these all correctly, at least for these more modern stuff. But when it comes to this older stuff, yeah, they don't know a lot about it.
That's unfortunate.
Well, if as Robert says, if Gary is a consultant at PSA, then I would say PSA is the way to go if you're looking to get any kind of Japanese cards graded. I mean, there's no better consultant for them to be reaching out to.
I have thought about trying to get the all right. So as you guys know, I'm a Nagashima collector, and I have around 110 different Nagashimas, and I had thought about PSA grading them. All right, so my friend got me into PSA in like 2012. I didn't know anything about grading. I didn't know there were other companies, so that's why I started with PSA, and I've been using them since. And I want everything to be uniform. So if I do grade any Menkos, I probably would still use PSA, not because of resale value, but because that's what I've been using. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. What?
I want to use PSA, but it's just like I keep seeing just horror stories with them. And like I saw someone the other day got like a 5 on a modern card, and I looked at that card in the scans. I'm like, how is this a 5? Like just weird stuff happening recently, and just how long. Like I see people getting orders back on like they're doing like the budget or the budget bulk where it takes like 2 months, and they're getting it back in like 20 days, and then somebody else sends in a couple of cards, and they're still there like 3 months later.
Yeah.
Like, I really have no idea what's going on there. But
right,
Masataka Yoshida.
Yoshida. Okay.
This is a BBM Genesis. This is a pretty good copy. A lot of his Japanese stuff's got.
Oh, Genesis is a beautiful set.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I love it.
I got I've opened up 4 or 5 boxes. I got Takuya Kai's autograph. That was the only auto hit I ever got. And Takuya Kai is like he's a future Hall of Famer, so it's like a $100 autograph.
No, I'm sorry. Are these cards from boxes, or I'm sorry, when did you buy these?
These are all pack pulled.
In a box in the last month?
No, this one have not been last month. I couldn't find any sealed baseball products. I've had this one for a while.
Did you buy any boxes in Japan?
I couldn't find any baseball boxes. Like they were all every mint that I went to was like tapped out.
Wow.
I think they were clearing space for the new BBM release, which was like a month away at that point.
Okay.
So like I went to 3 different mints and they had packs, but like this I got before my trip. The Pacific League TV actually has like a leftover budget at the end of the year, and they contacted me and they're like, hey, we you're not an employee, we can't pay you, but you want to like pick out some like gifts for yourself. So I got the Topps Japanese release of Bowman.
Nice.
So Yamamoto, I'm sending in for that. Seiya Suzuki. This was actually from a mint random like gift bag that they had, where you get like 1 autograph and a numbered card. Gonna send that one in. More Masataka Yoshida.
Oh.
Munetaka Murakami, now world famous due to the WBC when he hit that walk-off double against Mexico.
Yep.
I love the blossom sets.
Oh yeah, this is
Well, any of those weather blossom sets. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 2020, so that was their cross for the year. Every year they do a different
Cross
cross this, cross that. 2020 is cross blossoms.
I love all the graphics on the crosses. Yeah.
Man, they've done so many cross sets.
I like
Real
that.
deal Masataka Yoshida. This is every year BBM has like a shiny set, and it's like an insert set, and they're not numbered or anything. They're just shiny. Shohei. I like how they keep putting his autograph like that on the facsimile, and he hasn't used that autograph in 3 years. Now he draws like a line and like a squiggle. More Roki Sasaki. Gotta try and get all those before he's Bowman Chrome. More Bowman paper and Ichiro.
Oh, nice.
That's a Diamond Heroes. I think I got this pack from Rob. I have a
I
couple
have
others
I have most
somewhere.
of that set.
And this is not card related, but I got this at a There's a street in Akihabara that is all used bookstores. Like it's like 3 to 4 blocks of used bookstores crammed in. I went into one, and it was literally floor to ceiling used books. Like you cannot walk in that place.
Did you get to Jimbocho?
Jimbocho. I think it might have actually been in Jimbocho.
Okay, yeah. That might have been Jimbocho.
Yeah, I met a Canadian dude inside of a book off, and I was talking to him, and he was just like, "Yeah, you got to go here, go here, go here," and I was just following him. I had to go to Yokohama later that day, so I couldn't hang around too much. But this is actually a bunch of original Japanese movie flyers.
Ads, nice.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So I'm gonna pluck out the ones that I actually the movies I like, and then probably try and trade or sell the rest. But
So did somebody build that binder, or is that like issued from the?
somebody built this.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
That store did a lot of crazy like stuff. Like they had posters like all over the place. Original Japanese movie posters. When I was in there, the lady who was like the cashier was on the phone with somebody who for some reason was looking for a Mississippi Vernon poster. So I heard them talk about Mississippi Vernon for like the whole 30 minutes I was in there. Which I've never seen that movie, so I don't know if it's worth buying a poster of.
Like there was I don't know if it's still there, but there was a mint shop in Jimbocho. I forgot the name of
Nice.
it.
Is that?
Oh wow, no, those are cool.
Yeah, these are the original movie flyers to my knowledge.
Oh, the Star Wars, the New Hope. That's awesome.
This got tons of traction at the non-sports show.
I bet it did.
I had him up there. What does it say over there? I had him up there for $50, a lot each, which is what I saw another one on eBay go for. That was about pretty much the only thing at my table at non-sports show people actually came and like stared at. Most of the people there just kind of walked away.
Not much interest in Japanese stuff, or
amongst other vendors, they would come over and express interest, and then they would try and sell me their Menko.
oh,
But they would want like $1,000 for a big box, and it was all like 1980s, like
Toriamon or something.
not even that, like shoujo, stuff I'd never even heard of. Just like even more obscure than Doraemon. Doraemon's not obscure, but
You know what I mean? Yeah.
and
It's a shame it was those people we ran into.
I sold like it wasn't as negative as last year's. Last year's was when I was getting all the racial comments, for lack of a better term, all the people like staring at me, and that was a really negative experience. But this time it was more so just like, oh, okay. you're back, and then they just keep on walking. I mean, I think I did about $400 in profit over 2 days, which isn't bad. The table cost 160, but
Was this Philly?
yeah, it's the Philly non-sports show, but it's actually in Oaks, Pennsylvania, which is like right next door.
Okay.
It's a really small show. It used to be bigger. It used to be in a hotel like lobby or something. Now it's in a kind of like a firehouse or like an expo center.
I plan on being there for the next one.
Oh, for sure. This this is called Freaky Fiends. I actually sold Ultraman stuff to one of their artists multiple times. And I was like, hey, I'll trade you an Ultraman thing for a pack of your cards, and because he had bought so much, and I actually kind of wanted to see him, but I didn't want to spend $5.
Yeah.
So they're kind of cool, and I just had him. He
Oh.
signed them for me and everything.
Oh wow, at the bottom.
Yeah,
Those are freaking awesome.
yeah. It's called Freaky Fiends, or I think this is the Fiendening. They're based off the 1960s like sci-fi, goofy cards. That's
Wait,
by
so
side.
wait, so I'm sorry. How many cards were in a pack?
The cards in the pack were like, I think it was like 7 cards. They actually do them in wax wrappers though.
Oh,
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, they managed to get that all set up and everything.
I would say,
All
does
this-
anybody still do that?
that's cool.
Apparently, like they spent a lot of time trying to get their stuff set up to do the wax pack. Like I was talking for a bit. They do a lot of like obscure stuff. They don't really have like any like big licensing. Like they helped Topps with the reissue of Mars Attacks.
Oh yeah,
That movie.
that was a big set at the time.
Yeah, they did that. They did a card set of the movie Metropolis. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's a
The old
1927
the
silent
20s,
movie.
yeah. No, it's like an incredibly influential film.
It's a bit of
like,
a weird weird thing to make a card set around, though. I kind of thought.
I mean, it's pretty iconic. Like Spielberg and Coppola and they all point to Metropolis.
Oh, yeah.
Right up there with all the big ones.
I haven't heard of Metropolis.
What's this?
This is a sealed postcard set. This is actually my second or third copy of this set. I don't know how rare it is, but I don't
Can
think
you
it's
turn
rare
it
at all, actually. Oh, it's upside down. Well, it's reversed.
So it's the stadium card set?
Tokyo Yomiuri Giants postcard. I think it was sold at the store. It's got a Mizuno price sticker, so maybe in and
Okay.
around Korakuen Stadium. But here's actually some singles that I got in a lot. Harimoto. Some of the other players I'm not too familiar with because I'm not a big Giants fan. I'm a Lotte fan.
Right.
But these are just really cool cards and everything.
They are. They look really good.
Harimoto, of course. I'm keeping that double. Ichiro.
Oh wow.
Is that
Is that
just
a-
one of those plastic?
It's the plastic Shitajiki, the pencil boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ichiro, a lot of his Japanese stuff's going up, and I'm just trying to get more of it before he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. Sadahara big, oversized Yamakatsu card, I think.
Wow.
Nice. Wow.
More Harimoto. If you guys know that YouTuber on YouTube, obviously, Chris Sewell, baseball card collector, investor, dealer. He's got a big channel. Yeah, I actually was featured on his regular roller series a couple weeks ago.
I'll have to
No
watch
way.
it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I emailed him
Nice.
like the list of the lot, and he just reads off the email. But yeah, it was on there. I sent him. I didn't actually think he'd include it.
Sweet.
It was this lot right here.
Yeah, this lot and some of the singles I showed earlier were all included in that lot.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Right.
Another O.
Bat and
I
righty.
don't even know how you'd go about getting these huge ones graded if you could.
that
Hey.
might be a well, I have a big card graded, but not that big. I don't know if they grade something like that.
That's. I don't think they have a holder for that size.
I'd probably have
Actually,
to go to CSG because I know they grade comics and everything.
Here, let me
They'd probably be able to do that.
one second, Mike. I want to show you. I want to show you what I have here.
Mhm.
1 second. I just want to show you what I have slabbed here. This is the biggest thing I have graded.
Oh yeah, it's
So these were
is that like a
released
box
in like,
topper.
2015. No, these were like these were like a set of 6 that were sent. They were issued or given out at games, and actually traded Justin for this one. because this was my favorite player. He sent me up card, but I sent this in to get graded, and but yeah, this thing is it's just a little bigger than my hand, which I suppose isn't saying a lot, but yeah. So this is the biggest thing I've ever seen graded, or I've had personally.
I think you probably. I think Mike, you're on the right track though. There with something that size, sending it to a place that does magazines and comic books, because that seems like size ish, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So maybe they might do it. I don't know, because that's the size.
And this is a children's folder.
Nice.
Yeah, did you buy some last time? Do you have some folders?
Yeah, I think this is like the second or third one I actually have of this. So I don't know if this was a prize or if it was sold in stores. I'm not certain on that. But really cool, and that's why I got it. I have some of the Japanese magazines. If CGS holders them, well, you have to do it under their other company. They're like collectible something company. I have some Japanese magazines I'd like to get encapsulated, but I don't know if they would do it.
Yeah, just look good. That doesn't hurt to ask.
Oh yeah, send them an email. And probably the only uncut baseball set I've bought in a while. It's a Karuta set, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely
Solid.
looks true to. Yeah.
Different players. The only one I recognize on here is Karu Beto. I haven't researched this too much because I've just been so busy last month. And
I love those.
oh, not cards, but this was a gift from your referee fans reminded me of this. Baseball fans.
Nice.
Nice.
Gift from PLTV.
How about that?
Nice.
I don't know why they gave me an anime fan, but
Why not?
they had too many left from the giveaway.
I guess so. I couldn't get rid of them.
That's right.
Yeah, there are a lot of regifters out here. Yeah.
This is I think this is the promo. Oh, this is last year's promo set for the non-sports show.
Oh, nice.
They made that? Nice.
Yeah, tops and like all those wacky packages, garbage pail kids. For some reason, they do a lot with the Philly show. And
Are they there? Do they have a booth like Tops? Do they come in with a booth?
They have a rep there. They don't have a booth.
Okay.
So the rep is there. They have the Garbage Pail Kids artists there, which I'm not interested in at all.
Yeah.
They're nice people. Like I've spoken to some of them because they came over to my table. But like every time I look at a Garbage Pail Kid, I'm just like, why does this exist?
You're not from. You're too young. This is. It's all nostalgia.
That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, but like they still make it, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
really?
They make it for dudes like us.
Yeah, not for you guys, right? Not for.
The old guy that I had sold a lot of stuff to, that was in Japan in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. When I was talking to him about it, he looked around because apparently the Philly show is a really big garbage pail crowd.
Oh.
Like to the point where all the vendors like leave all their other stuff at home and they just bring the garbage pail stuff. Probably because Tops is located in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, so maybe it was heavier here back then.
Yeah.
But like he looked left, he looked right, and then in a really low voice, he's like, "I don't like the garbage pail stuff." So that man feared for his safety by saying that.
That's funny.
It's good that he whispered it. Yeah.
Yes.
And then other than that, yeah, I don't. It was a really I'm missing one of my binders, but I did binder up a lot of the Ultraman stuff that I'd gotten.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
These didn't fit into tobacco page. I have the tobacco page stuff in another binder, but these are all the really thick ones. I think they're 70s or 80s.
70. Well, let's see the backs. I think most of those are 70s.
If I can.
Yeah, that's late 70s. Yep.
But yeah, that's all I got to show off. I'm pretty much done with that.
That was awesome, man. I love it.
There's some great stuff today. My favorites are probably the Ultraman thing that you showed, Mike, and then Mike's
the book or the card set.
The box, right?
The box. What?
Yeah, the card.
Yeah. Well, no, I like those, but I also like the booklets.
Oh, the storybooks.
Oh,
the storybooks.
Yeah. Storybooks.
And then Ryan's what was it? The box with the
box with the fans and everything. The complete, like as the candy store owner would have gotten it, right?
Yeah.
Like That's
Right.
what it was sent to him, and he, that's just amazing. What a snapshot! I love it.
All right, so looking at, so it's right now it's May 29, Monday. So next month, June, June 24th is a Saturday. June 17th is a Saturday. So maybe if you guys are up for it, we could maybe plan for June 24th if you guys are available.
I think so. When it's getting into July, I know I have some like July 4th stuff getting closer to July, but
And then July, yeah, I'm going to America July 18 or July 18. So maybe either we take a month off or we could do it before I leave. And I'm not sure what you guys have going on for vacations in the summer.
Ryan, you're moving, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much be out of pocket from June 20th to probably past 4th of July weekend. But maybe somebody else. Maybe we could have.
When you get back from. So Dan, when you get back from the States, you're gonna have just boxes full of stuff that you'll have bought at the National from Rob. So
right,
you'll have all that to show us, right?
Yeah.
I did talk to him, and hopefully we can meet up for a meal before the show starts.
Yeah.
So when you get to the U.S., are you bringing like a second suitcase for all like the American snacks you can't get?
I have done it in the past, and I go straight to a dollar store or Dollar General or whatever, and I buy everything I can to fill up that suitcase and bring it back. Yeah,
nice.
That's what I do every Japan trip. I bring 3 suitcases.
Yeah,
just to
I
bring
brought
back
a lot of chips back, and when I went to Osaka, I brought a lot of chips and candy back. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so obviously we'll talk and we'll see what we can plan for late June. I'm sorry, Ryan, when are you moving?
Yeah, I'll be back pretty much out of pocket from June 20th, probably a little earlier than that, till past 4th of July weekend. I'm not sure when I'm going to be back up and running. I probably won't have any new pickups in the meantime, so.
Okay.
You can just show us old pickups, Ryan.
I can just show old pickups. There you go.
We haven't seen those. Trust me.
Yeah, I want some more figures shown.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Oh, I said there's only 2, right? There were no others. Just those 2 figures.
Yeah, he's got the complete set of those now. So
there you go. Look at that.
Right. Okay. All right. We'll talk in Discord or whatever, and we'll try and plan whenever we can plan. We'll plan for something. Hopefully in a month from now.
Speaking of Discord, if any of our viewers that have been following along, thank you first and foremost for being here and contributing and watching a bunch of dudes talk about this. But if anybody wants to join the Discord, we'd love to have. You don't have to participate much if you just want to look and see, just chat, whatever. But it's just it's a place where we kind of came together to want to talk and just to share, but also to kind of create sort of a visual checklists. It's baseball, it's non-baseball, it's sumo. I mean, there's whatever anybody wants to put up there and share, but it's just a great place for us to kind of communicate and have a place to share. So anybody wants to join, hit me or Dan or Ryan or Mike up on Twitter. Happy to give you an invite. Love to have you participate if you want to. So enjoy it.
Yeah, and on Discord, it's discord.com on the computer, and there's also a Discord app, whichever one you prefer. You have to make an account; it's free, and then we just have to. I think we just have to get your ID, and then we invite you. Is that how it works, right?
You can just create your own invite. Anyone who's in the server can create an invite. I think I have it set up that way, and then you just send that link to whoever wants to get the invitation. So I'm happy to do it, or anybody else can do that. So yeah.
All right, Hucks the ball. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the great stream. We'll be in touch. Thank you. Okay, Sensei Domino 15. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
He didn't say anything goodbye, but so we've had a bunch of guys here. Robert, thanks for jumping in. All right, guys. So thanks for sharing everything, and we will plan. We'll hopefully see everybody next month.
Have a good one.
I won't be there, but I wish you all happiness and enjoy it. And I expect to see a lot of pictures or stuff on Twitter or something. Come on.
All righty. All right. Maybe we could have some more people on here as well. So we'll see.
Perfect.
All right, guys. You take care of yourselves and talk to you later.
Thanks.
Bye, guys. Thanks.